In this quick video, I'll show you how to get started with Tiller in a few easy steps. Start at tiller.com and choose Try Tiller Free. You'll be prompted to create your account. You can choose Google or Microsoft to be your sign-in provider. You'll be prompted to start your 30-day free trial where you can cancel at any point and still get the remainder of your 30 days free. So enter your payment method, choose I agree, and then start trial. Once you've started your free trial, you'll be prompted to add your financial accounts. Choose Add Accounts and search for one of your financial institutions. We recommend starting with the institution where most of your spending happens so you can get a feel for how Tiller works. Follow the prompts to log into your financial institution and make the connection to Tiller. Once you've connected at least one financial institution to Tiller, you'll then be prompted to create your first spreadsheet. You can choose Microsoft Excel or Google Sheets, whichever platform works best for you. We'll start with Google Sheets. From here, we'll authorize Sheets so that we can grant the access needed in order to make the connection between our bank and the Google Sheet. We'll close the authentication window and see that our spreadsheet is getting set up. Now that my spreadsheet's set up, I can go ahead and choose Open My Spreadsheet to access the financial data that Tiller pulled into the transaction sheet. You may get 30 to 90 days worth of history just depending on the institution. If you need to add more financial institutions, you can head back to the Tiller console and then choose Accounts. From here, you'll choose Add Account in the top right. Here you'll see your primary data partner at the top. If for some reason they don't support a connection or it's not working well, you can choose the Try a Different Method option to get access to the backup data partner. You can also import and track your accounts manually. You'll be able to add a manual account and then import CSV transactions for that account. You can explore the console here to see your transactions right in the console, which is a great place to access your spreadsheet and transactions from your mobile phone. You can quickly categorize transactions right here in the console, or you can do it directly in your spreadsheet on the transaction sheet. If you'd like to customize the categories that you're seeing here in the dropdown, you can do so from the Categories sheet or tab along the bottom. Just simply overwrite or add new categories to the list. Make sure they have a group and a type set. You can think about the group as the bigger bucket that the categories fall into, and the support types are income, expense, and transfer. Once you've got your category list all set up, you can finish categorizing transactions, or you can have AutoCat do the work for you. Here on the transaction view on the console, we can choose the down arrow next to Run AutoCat and choose Settings, and then turn AI Suggest on. We also recommend turning Auto Run on Fill on so AutoCat will run as transaction data is being filled into the spreadsheet. With those settings turned on, we can now choose Run AutoCat, and then within just a few moments, it's going to categorize all of our uncategorized data. Back in our transaction sheet, we see here all that data has been categorized. With more history, it may take a little bit longer, but it'll get it done for you. If you'd like to set a budget, you can also do that from the category sheet. Just set your budget targets here in the first column for January 2026 or whatever month is here first in column E. So for example, for groceries, let's say I want to set a $300 budget. I just type in 300 and it's going to cascade out to the right. Then you can review your budgets here on the monthly budget sheet. Just select the month and then you'll get a sense for your budgets, your actuals, and your remaining. Those are the quick steps to get started in Tiller and use a foundation template. Happy tracking!